Welcome to globaletraining.com. Globaletraining.com offers online courses covering various software technologies. New courses are added on a regular basis. You can email us at training@globaletraining.com, or you can call us at 732-588-6564. Hello everyone, welcome to UFT training videos. In this video, we will look at normal challenges that users or learners would have with a sample application, specifically flight simulator, the Windows-based sample application. That's what I'm talking about. So by default, after you install UFT software, when you start your flight reservation, it may start or it may not start. If it is not starting, you might have to right click on it. Let's say start all programs, HP, UFT testing, sample applications, and flight GUI. You might want to right click on it and do run as administrator. But once you have this prompt, let's say the password is Mercury, all lowercase. Once you log in, you may get into the application. Let me try to make a reservation and see if we can successfully book a flight. I'm going to pick a ticket there, and I'm going to put QA and insert. And you may run into this issue where you would see invalid attribute / option identifier. When this happens, it does not insert any record into the database. And by that, what I mean is, here I'm trying to book a flight, and if I do open orders, because I just if we think that it went through fine, then we should be able to search based on the customer name. And this is actually from the past, not the one right now. Let me do this. I have it open. Let me delete that. I'm not able to delete it, so let me do this. Customer A. So there's one ticket there. Let me try to book another flight. This time I'll say global training. And let me copy that and update the record. I'm not able to update, and let me do a new one. And this time I'll do testing. Insert record. I got the error, and let me search for the customer testing. That's what I used here. I can't find any record. So pretty much, doesn't matter how you do, you're not able to update an existing record if we have one in there, and we are not able to insert, we are not able to update, do nothing. So this is the issue you will most likely run into. In order to fix this issue, there are a couple of things that you will have to do. First is right click, let me do it here, start programs, HPFT sample applications, right click on flight GUI, then go to properties, and then go to compatibility, and then select run this program in compatibility mode for Windows XP. Select that, apply, and do OK. And let's see what kind of impact that has on the application or the sample application. I have a shortcut here. I'm going to double click that. So I'm getting this prompt for user account control. I'm clicking yes for that, and I have the login prompt. Testing Mercury. Okay. So I have the flight reservation application 01 14. So I'm gonna say user 1 insert. No error. Let me see if we can search for this. User. So we have the ticket there. Let me try to. Okay, the ticket is still open. Let me change this user to say global update order. Okay, looks like I was able to update, and let me search for that ticket. Okay, I have there. So I'm able to create an order and update it as well. So let me go ahead and close the application. Let me try to start the application again. So every time I start, I get this prompt from user account control, and then I get the prompt. So I keep getting that prompt. So in order to kind of suppress that, you can go to start run and enter UAC, and under user account control settings, if you set this to never notify, apply, then what this does is it kind of completely suppresses that particular user account control messages. So now if I start the application, now I directly get to the application without the prompt. And if I log in, let's see if things work normal. Okay, here you go. I have it open. I'll do 05 14. Say John, 3 tickets, insert. Okay, this time let me go ahead and search it, but I'm going to search it based on the date. See, I have it here. If I were to search it based on the order number, I know it's 19. It pulled it up. So now I'm able to create an update as well. I mean, we just created one, and let me see. We can delete a record as well. Let me close the application. Start it one more time. I have no prompt. But you might want to be a little cautious about making changes to your user account control settings, because when you do this, any application that tries to run on the system and try to run in with highest high privilege, or an elevated privilege with kind of similar to admin rights, the system would just go ahead and the program would directly have access to that when you set it to never notify. But if you switch it back, and this is a normal behavior being at this level, and that would be the default setting. Again, when you're learning with with this flight simulator, I'm going to say the sample application, you might want to set it to never notify, and then when you're done with it, I would highly recommend you to switch it back to the default setting, because if there is for whatever reason, if some virus gets downloaded onto the system and it's trying to run something with admin privileges, and this would actually stop that and prompt you right on the screen saying that, hey, do you want to proceed? So that's a little bit of security. So when you turn it down, then you're kind of suppressing that security option. So be careful with it, but I just wanted to make sure that you all know that you do have an option. So make sure that first thing is, make sure that you set the compatibility to run the program in compatibility mode for Windows XP. That's the first thing. And if you want to change the user account control settings to all the way down, so you don't see any kind of prompt, you can do it, but make sure that you set it back to this normal default level after you're done with your UFT testing. Well, that's it about a little tricks around the flight reservation sample application. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.